Climate change effects on community. Climate change refers to the long-term alteration of Earth's climate patterns, particularly concerning the increase in global temperatures and its impact on the planet's ecosystems, weather patterns, and human activities. It is primarily caused by human activities, with the burning of fossil fuels, such as coal, oil, and natural gas, being the primary contributor to the emission of greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. The greenhouse effect is a natural process in which certain gases in the atmosphere trap heat from the sun, maintaining a stable temperature on Earth. However, human activities have significantly increased the concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, leading to an enhanced greenhouse effect and a subsequent rise in global temperatures, commonly known as global warming. Climate change has wide-ranging and significant effects on communities around the world. These effects manifest in various ways and can be both direct and indirect, impacting various aspects of people's lives, including their health, livelihood, economy, and environment. Rising temperatures. Global average temperatures have been increasing over the past century, leading to more frequent and intense heat waves, with impacts on agriculture, human health, and vulnerable populations. Extreme weather events. Climate change is linked to more intense storms, hurricanes, floods, wildfires, and droughts. These events have caused significant damage to infrastructure, agriculture, and communities around the world. Melting ice and rising sea levels. The warming climate causes the melting of glaciers and polar ice caps, contributing to the rise in sea levels. This phenomenon poses a significant threat to coastal communities, low-lying islands, and ecosystems, leading to increased risks of coastal flooding and erosion. Ocean acidification. Increased carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is also absorbed by the oceans, leading to ocean acidification. Biodiversity loss. Many plant and animal species struggle to adapt to the rapid changes in their environments, leading to a loss of biodiversity and disruptions to ecosystems. Disruption of agriculture. Changes in temperature, precipitation patterns, and the frequency of extreme events can adversely affect crop yields and food production, and food availability, affecting global food security. Human migration and displacement. Climate change-induced events, such as sea level rise and extreme weather events, can force communities to relocate, leading to climate-induced migration and potential conflicts over resources. Carbon emissions. Despite efforts to reduce emissions, global greenhouse gas emissions have continued to rise, primarily driven by the burning of fossil fuels and deforestation. International climate agreements. The Paris Agreement, adopted in 2015, has been a significant milestone in global efforts to address climate change. Many countries have pledged to reduce their emissions and contribute to limiting global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. Growing awareness and activism. Climate change has gained increased public attention and activism, with movements like Fridays for Future, led by young climate activists, calling for urgent action on climate issues. Climate adaptation and resilience. Many communities and governments are working on implementing climate adaptation measures to build resilience against the impacts of climate change, including improved infrastructure, water management, and disaster preparedness. Infrastructure and urban planning challenges. Rising sea levels and extreme weather events can damage infrastructure such as roads, bridges, and buildings. Mental health impacts. Climate change-induced disasters and ongoing environmental changes can contribute to psychological stress, anxiety, and trauma among community members, particularly those directly affected by such events. Addressing the impacts of climate change on communities requires a combination of mitigation, reducing greenhouse gas emissions, and adaptation, building resilience and preparedness. International cooperation, policy changes, and community-level initiatives are essential to effectively tackle the challenges posed by climate change and protect vulnerable populations. Governments, organizations, and individuals worldwide are continually working to address the challenges posed by climate change and to find solutions for a more sustainable and resilient future. Addressing climate change requires global cooperation and concerted efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. This can be achieved through transitioning to renewable and sustainable energy sources, improving energy efficiency, protecting and restoring forests, promoting sustainable land use practices, and adopting climate-resilient strategies in various sectors. Many countries and international organizations have taken steps to combat climate change, including participating in the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change and the Paris Agreement, which aims to limit global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. However, continued and accelerated action is essential to mitigate the most severe impacts of climate change and ensure a sustainable future for generations to come. Pledge for action on climate change. I commit myself to reducing carbon footprint by changing my eating habits. I will take appropriate steps to save electricity and will use renewable energy sources wherever required. I will reduce food waste and only purchase and consume what I need. Wherever possible, I will walk, cycle, drive an electric vehicle, carpool, or take public transportation. I pledge to reduce carbon emissions and contribute to my nation's goal of net zero carbon emissions by 2070. Together, we can make a difference in addressing climate change and its impacts on our communities. Each small effort counts, and together we can strive for a more sustainable future. As we navigate the complexities of climate change, every effort contributes to a larger movement. By working together, we can respond to the challenges posed by climate change with resilience and innovation. Education and awareness play key roles in creating informed communities capable of taking action. Innovative solutions are emerging from all sectors, propelling us forward in the fight against climate change. Grassroots movements are vital to raising awareness and affecting change from the ground up. Ultimately, personal choices can further the mission of a sustainable future we all seek. Empowering local communities can lead to effective, tailored climate actions unique to their needs. Understanding global perspectives is vital in addressing climate change effectively. Technological advancements can aid in climate research and climate-resilient solutions. Ultimately, the future of our planet rests in our hands, and collective action is essential. By acting with intent, we can create a sustainable environment for ourselves and future generations. The legacy we leave behind will shape the future for generations to come. Together, we can pave the way towards a sustainable and resilient future. Join us in the movement towards combating climate change and creating a better future. Every action we take contributes to the bigger picture of climate action. Taking ownership of our environmental impact is crucial for long-term sustainability. We are tasked with building a future that respects and nurtures our planet. An inspirational movement founded on love for our planet drives us toward collective progress. Empowering future generations to take action is crucial for lasting change. Our legacy of care and responsibility will shape the world for generations to come. Together, we can become a united force for change in tackling climate issues. In the face of adversity, resilience and commitment are crucial for long-term success. Clarity in our goals and actions leads to meaningful progress toward climate justice. A collective vision of sustainability can drive us closer to the change we need. Together, we can cultivate a brighter, more sustainable future for our planet. Join us in taking action for a sustainable world for ourselves and future generations.